Welcome back to Tarot by THC. Aries, we are doing your Oracle array, okay? So I'm taking Oracle cards and we are doing your reading. We're going to do several sets before our time runs up, okay? First, things first. Inner child. Inner child right here. Look at this lovely thing, okay? Inner child. This is also is bringing up these ideas of innocence here. There may be young children around you that you're dealing with. Um, that are growing up and you're wondering how to treat them, what to expose them to, some of these kind of like more mature parenting questions here. Now, there could also be something about your own inner child and upbringing that, is highlighted right now. Okay, so there may be some connections here with your parents and, reflecting on those relationships and those dynamics here. Okay. Um, and here's the thing about the inner child. All the things that happen to the inner child is generally what create your shadow. Okay, and the shadow work that needs to be done. When you have young children, you see they don't have a lot of shadow work, do they? They don't have a lot of shadow work. Okay, but that inner child that you know they keep inside of themselves, that inner childhood, um, will eventually take on the challenges and traumas of life, and it can become the shadow, and this needs to be worked out. So when it's almost like a child that is covered in the shadow can represent like a child that's covered in black tar. Okay, and you want to come and rescue that child. You want to come and wash it, deal, clean the face, all that, and like prioritize all those things, and support this being until you reveal, just the freshness under here, okay, and the true identity under all that muck, something washed clean and fresh. The only reason I'm bringing those, they're bringing the blonde hair, blue eyed, white dress, virginal thing here. So that's why I'm getting these messages. But of course, you don't have to. You don't have to represent that. Okay, but and I think that it's going to be very powerful for you, Aries, to ignore some of the small things, understanding that once you get to some of these core issues in your heart, and even with children, getting to some of these core issues, it will change everything. Okay, so you don't always have to deal with all the little issues. It's just like getting to the root of it, and this will solve a lot of issues here. Okay, dealing with that inner child, help from above. Okay, so if there is an issue here with young people, absolutely get help quickly. Now, is in terms of yourself and in your higher self, this help from above may have been happening to you since you were a child, since you were young, or it could be happening to a young person around you. But there is some kind of spiritual presence around this inner child, around this childlike figure. And this may have been messages and some kind of connection or a relationship, that a spiritual relationship here. So like someone visiting at night, the spiritual energies, mentoring, teaching young people, or teaching you, or a child who sees the future, things like this, or you did when you were younger. Now, the other thing here is about calling on the higher powers to assist you in anything that you need, anything in your mundane life. Okay. Um, there's some issues here, either with lactation. Okay. I'm getting I'm getting like mommy issues, like lactation issues, pink eye, kind of thing. Chris, you go to your mom, I got pink eye, send me home, okay. Um, so just keep that in mind, okay? But definitely get help, okay? Definitely reach out. I've got a double pull here, procrastination. Aries, what's going on with the procrastination? Okay, this is stopping things. And it's almost like you're intimidated of dealing with this inner issue. Now, this could be a child also, but dealing with your inner child issue here, okay? It's not really it's not real. Like I said, there's something here that needs to be prioritized. Like if there's like, if you know, again, I'm just seeing this child covered in mud. You know, you want to wipe the, you know, wipe the face, like clean their airways. You know, just like in a birth, you know, they clean the nose and the airways, okay, and you know all of that. So maybe that, you know, maybe some, maybe you guys, there's a, the eyes are closed on this child. This child has the eyes closed. Maybe you're dealing with a puppy or something, or a child. Maybe it's a newborn. Maybe that's why I'm seeing the pink eye, lactation stuff, birthing issues. But with procrastination, don't procrastinate. Okay, take action. Now, if you worry, now if there is a lactation thing here, okay, look, move with that. Like anything related to the child, you know, and this infant, don't be scared. Move quickly. If you need a doula, a midwife, okay, get that kind of help and assistance. You know, okay. You know, it's like somebody's having some issue here, like producing milk or something, or producing. Say what you mean here. Okay, so honesty is going to be really important. Asking for what you need also. Like if you're, you know, and maybe someone's body, you know, worried about their body, and let me tell you something. That is not the, that's not, that's at least your problems. Okay, it's like your bra size. Is that what somebody's thinking about? Okay, all right. Okay, I hope that's not it. Okay, but I'm getting this real, like, you know, chest focused energy here. Okay, just from the images we have, and it's not, I don't know what it is, but it's really bringing me to that, and this kind of like breastfeeding issue here, because it's that they're all wearing white, also these white kind of brassieres, and it's taking off the thing, and in this milky kind of like foam stuff. Okay, so and the moon, the mother energy here, this maternal thing. You know, so you know there may be some tips and tricks here. I wouldn't worry. I would be explicit. Be explicit and say plainly about your body. You know, and the different, you know, whatever, you know, speak plainly. Don't be afraid. Don't be prudish. Where, you know, you need to be the squeaky wheel here. Like that baby is going to be a squeaky wheel. It's going to cry until it's satisfied. Or this inner child. You know, the inner child is going to keep creating issues until it's satisfied. Oh, material harvest, boom. So this could be a birth, you know, this could be a birth. But you know, now yeah, someone needs to pull the trigger here, okay? Get this stuff done, okay? Wisdom. Again, like I said, reaching out for others who can assist you and inform you, who've had these experiences, not only with you, but you know, maybe hundreds of other people. Okay, have been thousands, millions of other people have been in your situation. Just ask for help. Okay, you know, and use wisdom. Now, this may even be you seeking out further help as well. Now, some of you may be looking for some kind of like, you know, have some kind of like religious requirements or something like this. You know, or you could, some of you could be looking at a home birth as well, okay, or doing something in a church, or like a baptismal kind of thing, okay. So you know all of that needs to be planned, okay, and I think that you will be assisted here. Base chakra, okay, so this is where, yeah, so someone could be opening in their womb, okay, and yeah, it's just, you really, you know, someone could be giving birth here. Okay, these cards are all pointing me to birth, okay, and someone in needing help. Okay, get a doctor, get a doula, get a midwife, all those things to assist you. That help from above, that wisdom. Okay, because this is these are clarifying each other. Help from above and wisdom. Okay, base chakra. Remember, this is like your you know, your private parts. Okay, I think. So you want to not procrastinate. You want to speak up on that. Okay, you know, I'm getting someone who is like, you know, insecure about like hemorrhoids, or like, you know, stretch marks, some like basic body stuff that is not, no one cares. No one cares. Okay. Like if you have any of these issues, nobody cares. Just get help. Okay. Okay. Um, Now let's go to, yeah, the rattle. Okay. I told you this. Come on, the rattle. What's that telling you? Some young people. Okay, but that again is that squeaky wheel is going to get the oil. Okay, so you've got to really speak up for yourself. If you cannot speak up for yourself, have someone who can speak up for you. That is the role of doulas and midwives. Also, they are advocates for you. Okay, they're advocates for your child, so that you're not in the hospital for 2-3 weeks over a few ounces of milk, where you're not dealing with nurses giving your child morphine to stop the crying. Like that's, you're not dealing with all that stuff. That's why some of you here are probably looking for home births here. Okay. Now, this may not be you. This may be someone near you. The son. Come on now. Okay. Somebody might be having a child, baby boy. Okay. Um, but yeah, somebody. I feel like someone's having a kid here. Okay, heart of the sky. This is like a child, someone incarnating. Okay, the council. Whoa, I pulled an extra one for you. I've never even seen this card. Okay, the council. Okay, so this is again relying on that brain trust. Now, whatever is being born here. Now, this could be a business if it is not a child. Could be someone's other creative endeavor through creating a business here. Um, but okay. So whatever is being incarnated here, whatever the creation of this business, it's got a birthday. The child, whatever. This is somebody special. Okay, this is somebody being incarnated back on Earth. Now, this can be through your business. Businesses can possess spirits. So some things may be reincarnating as a business, or you have some kind of relationship with the divine incarnation, that's like you know um, say you're like a house cleaner, but you may also be expressing Archangel Raphael, okay, through your house cleaning business, and that may be an incarnation of Raphael through your business. It is healing and cleaning and taking care of. It's like it's a powerful spiritual force. Okay, so something here from above is being manifest through this base chakra. It is showing up on Earth. It is rising. It is incarnating here. It could be a male child here as well. Okay. Now, not only do we have a material harvest and sun, okay, this is incredible success potentially here for you, Aries. But why we have procrastination at the root of some of this coming up in the future? So this is the challenge, and what can you do to not procrastinate? And maybe you say, this is where this is my challenge. You have somebody that helps you stay accountable and helps you with that area of procrastination. You say, this is the problem, is the procrastination. This is why I'm not producing the milk, the goods. I'm not, or someone's not crying, or the baby's not crying or something. Okay, but you gotta smack it to life. Okay, all right. And that should be the first and last spanking your baby gets is when they come up out the womb. Okay, wake up, you here. Okay. But the council here is also going to speak of a brain trust, a think tank, some greater group that is able to inform you and help guide you as well. But I am getting some kind of like higher spiritual council group that is, setting events up, Okay. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to come here to, let's get the shaman cards, and then we're going to close out on the love and light. So we're just ending on a high vibe. Mirror, guardian. Take time to reflect. So again, and I'm still getting this kind of bassinet, energy here. Where we're like looking into some kind of bassinet, okay? But these are the things that you're creating, you're manifesting here in the world. And it's important for you to stop and really be thoughtful and prudent on these issues. Now, a lot of this is also needs to be prayed about. So if this may be a really good time for you to increase your prayer life. Now, if you want prayer, but maybe you're not good at it, you don't feel confident, what is prayer, all of these things, you may reach out to a larger group and ask for them to pray for you. Okay. Um, okay. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me, tarotbythc@gmail.com, and I'll pray for you also. But in that, the beauty of prayer, one of the great things about it is that it helps you itemize issues, okay, and organize things in your mind, okay. So by you itemizing, I need this will allow you to put these pieces together here, okay. The Earth Guardian. All right, so I do think that your material resources are protected here, okay. The child birthing, all of this, health, nutrition, all of this is protected, but you don't want to rest on these laurels. You want to stay very very much in front of the curve, and very much like, you want to stay very much in the driver's seat, okay. And even if you have these doulas, and if you have this counsel, these wise people, whoever, doctors or sage, whatever's going on, business experts, whatever is in your life, you want to maintain your own authority, okay, in the scenario where you're not becoming codependent on them. You are simply outsourcing or delegating. You want to still remain the person in charge. You want to be the captain, okay, and not the passenger, um, in this transformation that's coming up for you. Wise one, okay. So the strong energy, again, I keep talking about these doulas and these midwives. Now this could be a nurse as well. This could be, in Voodoo, we have this, in Yoruba language, we have this word called aje. And in the West, they do translate this to witch often. Now, an aje is a wise elder, okay? Now, this could be, it's generally a woman, but it would be like that wise old woman, okay? And again, she would have the knowledge of birthing. She would have the knowledge of food and nutrition. She would have the knowledge of beauty and aging well, and health. She would have the knowledge of the cycles, and all the thousands of other women she's talked to about their feminine cycles, and all these things. So this is the wise woman. And not only that, she is also conversing with goddess energy, lunar energy here, highly intuitive, and channeling in information. It's not just like she's just wise and just knows what to do. It's that she's being spoken to, okay, and told what to do, because the spirit trusts her to do it. So that, again, with this little spiritual council here, that's like trying to bring in this little bright anointed child, this little wise child. This is somebody. This child is somebody from before. This is either a grandparent of yours, okay, that is returning, okay, um, or some spiritual guru or something like that. Somebody is returning back on Earth, okay, for to be in your to be in your family here, okay, for you to raise them, grow within your current situation, grow within your current situation. So some of you may also be concerned, is this baby being held, about the timing of the birth, okay. um, I wouldn't worry about that, okay. Now if there is a cesarean that, okay, this that may be required, and that may be the best thing, okay. So and that could be that the it could be, yeah, oof, the baby could be, that's the procrastination. It could be the baby here, but I am getting something nutritional. This could be the false labor, Braxton Hicks. Braxton Higgs bosons. I don't know. Okay, I get Tony Braxton Higgs bosons, these false contractions, whatever. But these false contractions, maybe they're Tony Braxton. She has an autistic child, so you may be concerned, that there may be some, fallout or some kind of issue with the baby. If this is going on, or any all these things. I wouldn't be worried. Okay, I wouldn't be worried. I don't see a lot of reasons to stress here. I see it's about just getting the right people in place. Okay, so consider this in a very presidential sense, that you're going to keep that presidential seat. You're going to keep the authority, but you want certain people in the place, like you got who's on your Senate, who's in your House, who's on these committees, who's on XYZ, to do those things that you delegate out, and you get them to, you tell them what to do. All right. So always defer to the wisest person in the room. You never want to be the smartest person in the room. Okay, you always want some smarter people around you. All right, so you guys reach me at Tarot by THC. You can hit the link tree also. Get a private reading with me. You guys check out the other readings. I'll see you in other places, in other spaces, anywhere, in time and space. 2020. Anywhere in time and space, you can see me. All right, peace.